But Gurinder, you're a very, very famous, important film director person. And in a few moments, we're going to begin a journey through your phenomenal career in film.
More of a romp, I would say.
Indeed, a romp.
I always have to say, you know, there are films, I feel there are films that are made from the inside out and from the outside looking in. And I make films from the inside looking out because I'm very much part of the communities that I show on the screen. What happened was I was sent loads of scripts which were all very Hollywood, and I kind of didn't really relate to them. I was seeing a very mixed America around me, but the America that I was seeing, I never saw on the screen. Or if I did, the films were always very segregated. It was always a sort of Latino film or a black film. There were never people from different nationalities in the same film. I think that when you're the child of immigrant parents, and you've done good, as it were, you just feel like you always have to, you're always doing the right thing for them, I guess. And
but not just for them. Surely now, Gurinder, it's not just for them, is it? I mean, surely when you walk down the street in London, or you walk into I don't know, do you go shopping in Southall still? And everybody must be so proud. They must be, critiquing your latest work, and
all the shops are selling bootlegs of my videos.
Yeah.
And they're like, what are you doing? This is illegal. And they're going, oh, you've made so much money. Please let us make some money. This is, again, one of the momentous things for me about Beckham was this one screening in Manchester. And I'd gone up in the train, and when I got in the car, I said, is everything okay? They said, oh God, we're having to show it in 2 cinemas because there's too many people. So we're showing 2 prints. So you'll introduce one and then you'll introduce the other. So I was like, oh, blimey. I thought, wow, the Asian community has really come out in force. I turned up at the cinema and it was like a sea of English faces and lots of families, lots of kids. And I remember this, there was people who bought their own food as well. I remember that. There was mums.
It's not Asian people, by the way.
Yeah. One woman came up to me, and she was sort of in her 30s, and she was blonde. I always remember she had white stilettos, white trousers, and a white shirt. And she came up to me, and she'd been crying. And I said, you know, did you enjoy the film? And she was like, oh, you think it's a comedy, don't you? And I said, well, it's a mixture, but it is supposed to make you laugh. And you know, and then she sort of she said, you don't know what you've done. And she said, for us around here, what you showed us is everyone wants the best for their kids. It doesn't matter who you are, everyone wants the best for their kids. And she was absolutely right, because what I strive to do is to take difference and people who are generally on the margins and put them centre screen, to show that actually we're all centre screen and we're all actually the same. It's just that it's lovely to see different stories that show you you're the same, coming through it from a different path.
But see, that's better than some stuffy old lecture, isn't it?